Okay, I just wanted to go over question number 5. I have a student who needed a little help with it, and so let's look at it. If a student estimated that the probability of correctly answering each question in a multiple choice question is 90%, use the binomial tables to determine the probability of earning at least a 60% grade on a 15-question exam. So first of all, let's figure out what all we know, and then we'll go from there. We're actually going to be using the table. And so first of all, we know that the probability, we want to find the probability that we earn at least 60% of a grade. So 0.60 times 15 questions means we would get at least 9 of them right. So we want to find the probability of that x equals 9 or greater. So you could get 9 or greater, 9 or more problems right to get at least a 60. So we need to find the probability of the individual probabilities of x equals 9, x equals 10, x equals 11, x equals 12, x equals 13, x equals 14, and x equals 15, because 15 is a perfect score. So we have to find each of these individual probabilities, and we have to add these up. So when we look at our table, what we want to understand is that the probability P is 90% or 0.90, either way you want to look at it. And then we want to find N, the number of questions is 15. Okay, so we're looking at the probability of 0.90 where N equals 15, and we're going to look at where X is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. So let's do that. So when you open your table, click off of here. When you open your table, let's see if I can do that. Let's see if I can make this table a little bit, I don't know if I can make it any bigger than what it is. But what we're going to do, let me see if I can circle or underline. So, hold on a second. To find, you can already see that the probability table, if you look over here, N is 15, and so this is where we want to look for N is 15, and then we want to come over to 0.90, and we want to add 0.0019, that would be the probability of x equal 9, and then the probability of x equals 10 is 0.0105, and 11 is 0.0428, and the probability of getting 12 questions right is 0.1285, and then the probability of getting 13 questions right is 0.2669, 0.3432, and then 0.2059. So the probability of getting 9 or more questions right at least means greater than or equal to 9. So add all of those up, and if you add all of those up, you will get 0.9997, and that's how I got the answer. So you're not actually doing the actual formula that you were doing earlier. You're actually using the table to get your probabilities instead of calculating every single probability by hand, which would take a long time if you had to do that for 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15.